Left or right?
Left.
Okay. Gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son.
Okay. Thoughts on Jews?
If they want to be on them,
Yeah.
Germany.
No, Jews.
We've upgraded from Anthony. Oh no!
That was intense.
He got pretty heated. Yeah.
And that's why he's gone.
Yeah. Well, I kept trying to get him to play zombie games, and apparently
then-
that wasn't the right thing to do.
And then you ditch me whenever I want to play games.
You want to play some zombie games?
Maybe.
You want to play some Call of Duty?
I just want to play games with my
Do you want-
friends.
we can play some Call
And
of
you.
Duty. Because we're lovers. Yeah. Nice.
I need to retrain which eye I wink with.
Yeah.
Apparently-
or you need to sit over here.
Apparently, I'm right wink dominant.
Me too,
Are you-
actually.
yeah?
Yeah.
Wink at me, go.
Wow.
So we can't switch.
Crap.
You switch with you. What eye do you blink with? Wink with. You blink with both.
I blew with
Those
both.
test.
When you blink with one eye, which one do you choose?
What? I know it's the same question I asked, but it doesn't feel like it.
I don't know. I spend more time with my right eye closed. So I think when I go to wink, it's like...
So wait, you spend more time with your right eye closed. Are you left eye dominant then?
I am
Is
left
that
eye,
your-
I'm
that's your
left
better
eye
eye?
dominant, yeah.
What eye dominant are you?
I believe I'm right eye dominant.
Which eye's dom, which eye's sub, you know?
Right eye dom.
Yeah? What about you?
Left eye dominant.
You're left eye
Yep.
dominant?
That's why I have to shoot pool left-handed.
Mm.
Most interesting.
Yeah.
See, because I'm left-handed, but I'm right eye dominant, and it's really fucking
It
with
sucks. It's annoying.
me. Yeah.
When you're cross-eye, it's cross-eye dominant
Okay.
in shooting.
Yeah?
So when I shoot with a handgun, I have to it's really dumb.
Yeah, but the reason my right eye is closed a lot is because of shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got shot in the eye.
Well, it's because of shotting.
It's because of, shotty.
Shoddy like a
Okay,
melody
yeah.
in my head.
Yeah, my eye, actually.
In your head. Your
Yeah.
eye is in your head typically.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. And the ringing was insane, yeah. Not quite angelic, and the melody was not. Do you guys think there's a perfect melody?
God, I was really hoping just a bad song would pop in my head and I could just claim that, but nothing's in
A
there.
perfect melody, bro.
Yeah, like, is it possible? Okay. I think people are too obsessed about making a perfect melody, and I think the perfect melodies already exist, and they're like the A, B, C, D, like those notes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right. I think that's a sequence of like the notes, but I think like just that one note, and the reason we use that as the note, that's a perfect thing, right?
Okay.
How can you know, though, for sure?
True. And I don't think, even if you could make a perfect song, it would be listened to.
You don't think it would be listened to?
No. I think the parts that are most memorable in songs are the parts that are not perfect for the setting.
What?
That's kind of romantic.
Right? Like you'll have a song and there's one part that's out of place. It changes the sequence of the song, right? It makes it different. It makes it imperfect. And
Actually,
that's the part that's like, hell yeah.
I think I agree because I mean our brains are wired to see patterns.
Yeah.
So if that pattern is disrupted, I'm sure it would call attention to us.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah, I like that disruption.
Do you have a practical example?
Like guitar solos, right? You have the song going through, everyone's singing, everyone's doing their thing. Whole song changes memo, and there's a guitar solo or a drum solo, and people are like, hell yeah.
I think, but that's just focusing on their stylized version of that beat or that.
So for like bad
I wouldn't say that that's an imperfect.
music.
Yeah, that's not like a
Okay,
jarring
so-
brand.
Yeah,
You're
bad.
talking about like when I try to play the piano and I hit the wrong note, right?
Yeah. Or okay,
so
so
I am perfect is what I'm learning.
in a song that I just hate the lyrics. It's "Tell me pretty lies, look me in the
Eyes.
ooh." They
Face?
say face.
I know.
Yeah.
Me in the face.
That is
Tell me pretty lies.
Wrong.
Look me in the
I feel like
face.
lies and eyes, that's a little overused.
exactly. That's too perfect. It rhymes. It's too much. So you have to change it and do face.
It's Always Sunny.
Okay.
Charlie's Dee threatens Charlie with anthrax, obviously,
Yeah,
to write her
as one
Valentine.
would.
And so he sings her a song, he's like, nothing rhymes with D. She's like, everything rhymes with D. B. He's like, oh yeah, you're as sweet as a bee. Toll.
Okay, real quick. What are your thoughts on these two words rhyming? Wormhole, monocle.
Wormhole, monocle.
I am actually a fan of the great philosopher Eminem's take on rhyming,
Okay.
where it's more about how you say it than what the words actually are.
Okay.
I agree.
So you
It's
guys.
the classic orange.
Yeah,
door
orange,
hinge.
door hinge.
Yeah.
But like if you say it orange.
Yeah. So you say they rhyme.
So like if you say wormhole and what was the other one?
monocle.
Monocle.
Yeah.
Like if you emphasize the syllable.
Yeah. You put the wrong emphasis.
You did it wrong.
Yeah.
Emphasis.
Emphasis.
Amateur.
No, because monocle doesn't have an O after the C. It's CLE. It's monocle.
Yeah, but you
But
could say
people say
whole.
monocle.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia?
Wouldn't want
What
to
do
be.
I- Bia?
Shut you down,
No,
loser. Predictable. All right, so the rest of the podcast is just in rhymes?
No, it's too much work for me.
Yeah,
I can't.
that's impossible. No E's?
No E's.
No E's. My name's Con.
Con man.
No, you just con.
It's just
Skeet skirt?
it's just a Y.
Conyer.
Yeah. We got
Should we,
Con man, Brizzy B, and Buddy.
All right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Buddy.
True. Well, those of you who might have more of an astute eye than others, I'm laughing because this intro is on the Patreon as well. You might have noticed that there's somebody else here in this seat right there, or someone's a little bit different, right? Now, I said we had to get another ginger,
Mhm.
and I tried my best, but I was only able to get someone that
Apparently
was
they're
ginger
not allowed to
from
sell
the
those
nose
anymore.
down.
Ginger
Oh.
from the nose down.
Wait, what? You have a red beard? I have a red beard.
I do have I mean, it has to be like a certain angle of the sun, certain UV rays.
Reddish beard.
Yeah, but no, it comes out.
Yeah.
Mm.
So this is my B.B.C. Baby brother Connor.
Aw.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. He's I've known him his entire life. Please introduce yourself. Tell me a fun fact about you, but not your last name.
A fun fact about me, but not my last name. Gosh, I wasn't prepared for fun facts.
He's like, the coolest part about me is that my last name is.
That I mean, it's pretty cool actually. I'm very proudful of that.
Proudful. Wow, you're a proud
Yeah.
boy.
Have you ever gone to the Proudful parades?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Oh,
I host my own though.
a house in my house. Yeah, we can
Really
get suits and walk
proudful.
around.
It's like the great value version of Pride is Proudful.
So no, fun fact. I actually have 6 toes on my left foot.
Prove it. Prove it.
No, I'm
Unless
okay.
you're lying.
Definitely not lying.
I thought you were actually like the slick one where it's like Samson's foot is like technically one toe on you. And you're like, I have 6 toes on my left foot. Bleared.
Got him.
So you don't have any actually true fun facts about yourself?
True fun facts. Most of my fun facts are fake.
Okay.
So they're not facts.
Anything you say on the internet becomes a fact.
True.
Therefore,
Strong opinions. Let's go.
yes. I don't have any strong opinions. Actually.
Okay, so how about we do some
Why
Spitfire?
did you invite this guy?
I don't know. Let's do some Spitfire.
Spitfire.
Tests of his character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Left or right?
Left.
Okay. Gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son.
Okay. Thoughts on Jews? A lot.
If they want to be on them, you know.
Yeah.
Germany.
No, Jews.
We've upgraded from Anthony. Oh no!
Crazy. Okay.
Whoa.
Good
Is it
sense.
that
Good.
chair?
No, it's they have good sense of smell.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You are standing at a lever, and there's a trolley coming at you.
Yeah.
As it's going, What's the typical setup? Is it 5 to 1?
As it's going,
Five
you have
people to one
Kanye
people?
West on one side,
Sure.
Okay.
5 Jews on the other.
Yeah.
If you do nothing, the train's gonna hit the 5 people.
I was trying to get away from the Jew thing.
Oh. What, do you pull the lever and kill Kanye West, or do you let it run over the 5?
I almost said the more the merrier, but
Bigger number, better person.
number go up, happy brain.
Happy brand dopamine.
No, I mean, I don't care about Ye, bro.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
But actually, in the trolley problem, do you not just
There's a lot of different.
save the 5 people?
Yeah, I think you just always save the 5
Even
people.
if it means the action is you causing someone else?
Okay, yeah, it is.
Well,
what,
wait.
what are your thoughts on just doing nothing, choosing to do nothing? You're not actually choosing to keep it on the tracks, and you're not choosing
I think.
to pull the lever.
I mean, that's still could provide a guilty conscience. Like
I
you
think
definitely.
inaction is action.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Yeah. Now,
You
real
pull
quick,
the lever, jump on the track with the one person. So then you're trading 2 for 5.
true. And then, hold on, you have to give him the signal first.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't hear a signal. There it is.
Cool. We'll go boom, boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
but you have to do it in the mic. So watch what he does. I squoze it. I'm
Yours
so sad.
sucked.
That's so bad. Give me a new can. Somebody give me a new can. I can make it up though.
so it is inaction if you do nothing. But I think the reason they usually ask the trolley problem is because from that point on, isn't the argument that like, well, if you can kill one person to save 5 people, should you? Trolley or no trolley?
Okay. Well, here's another question for you along the same
Yeah,
lines.
just ignore mine.
Sure.
Yeah, it's along the same lines. We're gonna keep with the trolley theme. You're on a train, or not a train, a bridge going over a train track. You look out and you see that there are 5 people on. That's my knee. There are 5 people tied to the train track, and the train somehow hasn't noticed, and it's just gonna run them over. Right?
The train hasn't noticed.
Hasn't noticed them. For whatever reason, the conductor's not paying attention.
Okay.
Well, it takes like a mile or 2 to stop a train, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes a while.
So maybe they did notice and they're like, oh no.
Okay, and that's even better, right? Because I guess that adds to the realism. They're stopping, but you know they're not going to stop in time.
Sure.
Okay, on the bridge with you is someone from like My 500-Pound Life,
Okay.
really big individual, and you know that if you were to jump in front of it, you aren't enough resistance to stop the train. But if you were to push this person in front of the train, killing them, you would stop the train and kill the other 5, or save the other 5,
Stop the train, and then you could go kill the other 5 yourself.
because they're tied up. They can't
You
do
get the
anything.
satisfaction
this
and
is
the train
a
doesn't take it
wild.
from you.
Yeah.
This is quite the wild question,
Okay.
Brayden.
Would you?
What makes you
push-
think I can push him?
It's saying you can, right? You're strong. I believe in you.
They happen to be sitting on like a counterbalance.
You,
Could I just like rock paper scissors? Like, hey, jump in front of the train. Yeah.
but would you push them to kill the one but save the many?
They're on the bridge, leaning over, picking up something. So all they take, you just have to push a little bit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of the 500 pounds is in their upper chest, and they're currently leaning over the.
So they're
rail.
already like right there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's much more devious. That's a more devious lever.
Yeah, because it's a human person.
Yeah.
But the outcome is
But
The same.
the outcome is the same. I feel like since I previously had said what I said, I have to.
It's not Kanye West though.
as you're pushing the bridge, you're like,
It's
I already committed to this trolley problem thing.
I've done this before. Don't worry.
It's Nikocado avocado.
I think it's better if it's vague people, because then that doesn't,
True.
do you kill someone to save 5 people?
Geez, what are you, Moriarty?
Knowing that the conductor of that train will see you do it. Just kidding.
Got you on 4K. I think I have to. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Wait. What do you do?
I
I think it's only fair.
you have to ask me too.
What's your character?
Well, because we've talked about this before,
We have, yeah.
so you should already have that locked and loaded.
Mhm. Yeah,
If
but
you're anything like your brother.
sometimes opinions change.
Is this person like? Are they going to
Um,
contribute heavily to society? If
This
I,
one is not one of those times. I would, if I had the opportunity to, and I knew that me not being able to do it,
The old bait and switch.
yeah, I would push them for the pleasure. No, no,
Push them, but make sure they fall away from the train tracks.
I want to push them to the side.
I tried, guys. Sorry.
No, I think it's the one for the many in this case. What about you?
No push.
No push?
Nope.
Really? You let the 5 die?
Yep.
Okay. Now, here's a counter change for it.
I actually grabbed my phone and record it.
I choose the funnier option.
First up, I boot up my stream.
Hey guys, so
Welcome to my prank channel. Whoop!
It's just a joke.
you'd Mr. Beast style it, right?
Today
we're gonna find out if a 500-pound man can stop a moving train and save 5 lives. Okay, so same problem as the first one. You're at a lever, right? And you see that there are 5 people tied up. All 5 of these people were previously in prison for heinous crimes. You don't know what they are, but you know that they 100% are guilty.
Like smoking weed.
Were previously in prison, but they got out. Or they're still in prison, but they are just now.
You don't know the change. You just know, hey, I've seen that person. That's John Doe. That's Jeffrey
They've been
Dahmer.
convicted of heinous crimes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No. Convicted in a court of law.
And then there's one person you don't know on the other side.
Yeah.
Do you let the 5 that have been convicted, regardless of whether or not, maybe times have changed and they're better people now, but in the past they did do that. Do you take it upon yourself to become the executioner in that, like the judge, jury, and executioner in that situation, and say, hey, these people fucked up. They are against humanity. I think we just let them take the bullet.
I feel like there would be more. In order to make a decision like that, I would need more context as to what these, like what heinous crimes.
You don't have the time.
So I don't have the time. So I think I still have to go for the one to save the 5.
What are you?
Yeah.
So the
Pull
1 to 5?
the lever.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know. I think if I saw the people and I was like, yeah, this is who's the tennis player who got in trouble for SA and then got like a month in prison? Brock Turner. I think it was Brock Turner.
Sure.
If it's like Brock Turner over there, I'm just letting it go.
So I was under the assumption I don't know what their crimes were.
Oh yeah, no, like like I've seen hey, I've seen that person. I know that person did something crazy.
Oh well, then
Like,
to me it depends on the crimes.
Yeah.
Like all 5 of them would have to be pretty bad.
But you don't know.
They're all like different versions of Brock Turner. It's Bill Cosby, Brock Turner, Jeffrey Dahmer's there for some reason.
So I have to choose between 5 rapists or a random person.
Yeah, is it still one to save the many?
If they're all rapists, I mean, they might have to just be down.
Right? I think I just let it do its thing. Does it change it if you have to pull the lever to intentionally make it go to the 5?
Can I slow the train down but still make sure it goes through them? Is that the right answer?
Okay. Now, what if, for whatever reason, you had some like godly intervention, you saw the future, and you know 100% that it's true, and you know that it's gonna go to the 5 people you don't know, right? They're all middle-aged people, but there's a little kid on the track the other side, and your vision told you that person's gonna become a great doctor. They're gonna discover the cure to cancer if they live. Do you kill the one to save the 5 middle-aged individuals, or do you save the child?
Okay, so new scenario. You got 5 middle-aged people that are not convicted felons.
Correct. They're just 5 people. You're like, I don't know them, but
Right.
I know this.
They might be.
I know this kid.
And then Neil Patrick Harris's character from that first show he was on is on the other track.
Yeah.
And I have a vision that I trust.
Yeah. Like, I trust this vision. Like, this is
I think I'd probably assume I'm crazy.
Yeah, but
Like, is
you're
this train
probably,
even real?
You're probably crazy in this situation, right? Like, but
What kind of vision? Like, do I go into a cutscene
you live their life.
as the train is coming? Do I like?
You see them coming with everything wormholes in, and then you spend the next 20 years living their life as if they lived. And you as
Whoa,
them.
like a salvia trip?
Yeah, and you discover the cure to cancer with them, right? And then it goes back.
Oh, well,
I need to.
He already knows the cure.
Well, you
Problem solved.
Easy.
Wait, so do these 5 other people have cancer?
We don't know. Does that change it for you?
Maybe.
It
Maybe.
might actually.
I think you kill the kid.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, okay. So when you say middle-aged, do you mean 40 or do you mean like 60?
I was saying like, how old are you?
30.
Okay, so not 30 then. Like 45, somewhere around there.
I mean, they still got so much life.
They do.
Yeah, but the kid has 45 plus.
Yeah, but their cumulative years are more, right?
Yeah.
But what?
Plus,
If they,
what if the kid turns out to be the guy who's tying people up to train tracks? I don't know.
right? What if the
Like
kid?
after he cures cancer, he's like, I've saved too many lives. I need to offset it.
Right. Well, what if the kid like cures
Interesting.
cancer, but then the cure he charges like $1 million for?
Mm.
He does the insulin shot thing. It's like, oh yeah, this is
Oh.
previously $1. I'm gonna charge
Skrelly.
1,000 now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't trust my vision as true. I would be more concerned about my own mental health at that point, I think.
So you would do nothing?
No, well, I'd kill the kid.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'd let the train kill the 5.
Kill the kid yourself.
I'd kill the kid because I'm obviously mentally unwell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the cause for this. You leave them be. You run over to the kid and you just like break their neck. And you're like, oh shit, the other
It's
one.
not even killing him with a tool. I do it. Yeah, no, I think you still 1 to 5.
Okay.
How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I role playing this character who has this vision and believes it's true. I think I would kill the 5.
That's kind of where I'm leaning.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know, do you have like self-portrait issues if you would think you're crazy?
I just
I think if I'm doing this, I'm too far gone past that point, you know.
Like,
And
if-
maybe 10 years from now, I might think I'm crazy. And if the kid didn't like cure cancer,
he turns
then
out to
I'm-
be like the worst person ever, and you're like, oh my god.
that I'm hunting them down.
Right, yeah.
Right. I'm like,
You could somewhat reverse that.
mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be the trolley.
So
one.
in this scenario where you kill the 5 people to save the kid, do you like you follow this kid around and make sure he lives up to expectations? You're like, I killed those 5 people for you.
yeah,
So you're doing it for the good of humanity.
yeah, hero.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
I don't know. I think you don't trust. If you have a vision like that, you probably shouldn't trust it. You're probably.
How often are you having visions?
I ignore them all the time.
I had so many.
If I had a vision, I'd be like, whoa, that was kind of weird.
If you had visions, like you could see the future and see something that could happen in the future.
That's so Raven.
Yeah. Would you like okay, let's say this is something you know you have. It's a power that you know you have. It's not a crazy thing. It's like this is my
Okay.
superpower, right? I can see the future and I can see events that are going to happen. You see an event that's bad. It's really like, it's you see the gassing of a whole like thousands of people
Okay.
and they all die.
You had to choose that one?
And
Yeah, that happens.
do you just let things play out or do you try to intervene with it, or are you worried that you intervening is what causes that to happen?
I was gonna say. So I know I have this power.
Yeah.
Have I ever been able to change one of my visions? I imagine not.
Like
yeah.
So I think after a few times of trying to change my stuff, I would just accept that I see the future, but I can't do anything about it.
you think so? What if it's like very rarely you
Then I would try.
actually make a change?
Then I would try.
Then you would try?
Yeah,
You-
for sure.
I feel like with
every
how
single time?
grandiose that is, then yeah, I would try to.
Okay.
If it was like a few people, maybe I wouldn't bother.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like
Thousands?
yeah.
Dude? I mean,
That's a lot.
that is a
Might as
lot.
well try.
Yeah.
And then I accidentally, I'm like, oh, we gotta unlock the cell door. No.
so how do visions work? Are visions like, I mean,
So
what
the
I
rods of
would
the
I would
eye-
see in the future, or is it just like a random event
Not
that
what
would have
you-
happened without my?
Yeah, not what you would see with your eyes, but something that you know is going to happen. Like you could be on a different planet somehow and know that that's going to happen.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
You're like, I'm on Mars, but in 10 years on Earth, this is going to happen.
Yeah, how does that work?
That's crazy.
Because I've always thought it would be like through your perspective.
Okay.
You would see what you're seeing in the future.
Mhm.
But then, if you get a vision of yourself, do you see your nose? Because like you always see your nose.
Right? Do you can you get past that?
Like, what if that's blocking the most important part of the vision?
Right. You gotta do one of these. You gotta.
So
The
whenever
nose randomly
anything
just appears in the vision.
yeah, no,
The
move.
brain forgets that. Oh,
That's the last lottery number.
Yeah.
I feel like if it were my point of view and these people got gassed, I wouldn't do anything because I think in my vision they got gassed, and whatever I did would lead up to that, right?
Potentially.
But if it was just a vision, like oh hey, this is happening, I feel like that would be a calling.
Okay. What if your odds are like 1 in 400 attempts you change the future?
1 in 400?
Yeah.
Got that every day, bro. Back to back.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Back to back 1 in 400 champ right here.
What is that? What do you mean? Explain. Squeak.
Nerdy talk.
Yeah, hear it.
So in the game that I play,
What is the game?
the game is OSRS,
Okay, what's that stand for?
old school RuneScape.
Okay.
The grain never stops.
Okay, Nora just really wants
It
your
really
attention.
does not stop.
It really
because
doesn't.
I've been hearing about people playing RuneScape since I was in like middle school.
Yeah, sure.
And
I
as
mean-
Brayden already discussed, that was a long time ago.
Brayden introduced me to the game.
So sorry.
It ruined.
Every couple of weeks.
They should call it RuneScape.
Oh, that's a new
RuneScape.
slapper on there.
No, they're called RS3.
I love how it's divided into all the factions of
Right.
which RuneScape is the right RuneScape to play.
Well, here, think about World of Warcraft is the same.
I know. It's like, I want to play vanilla. It's like, wait.
Which
so you
vanilla?
played, yeah, which vanilla? And also, you spent years and years diving into each of these really cool, DLC expansions.
Whoa, she's
Yeah.
gone.
And now you're like, actually, what if I just play the original game that came out? Wait, were they not good expansions, or were they like?
Well, now, so there's like 4 different versions of the game of World of Warcraft, where now they have the classic, they have the normal, the retail, and then they have the classic that's going through the expansions that retail went through.
Wait, hold
Just
on.
again.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I just want to relive this.
Just every now and again, they'll put the next expansion out.
Do they
in
fix
that.
any of like the things that broke with that expansion when it came out?
I highly doubt it.
People are like, oh, I can't wait for the Cursed King to come out, because when they did that, man, Rogue got so overpowered before they patched it in Spark.
But then you also,
blah,
you
blah.
know, you have that prior knowledge. No, I think they're actually also they're planning on doing a new thing called Season of Discovery, where they actually just are making the game with new DLC to basically make World of Warcraft again.
Interesting.
Which then you'll just have the same problem 10 years down the line.
Ooh,
I hate.
But getting back to the
Okay.
general
yeah.
1 in 400, I was doing the Corrupted Gauntlet, which if you play the game, you know what that is.
Yeah, of course.
And if you don't,
And I got the 1 in 400 drop back to back, followed by a 1 in 800 pet drop by 5 KC, and
What's Casey?
I'm disgusted by myself. Kill count.
Kill count. So, usually it would take you 400 KC to get this drop.
Theoretically, in a
on
perfect
average,
world.
right? And then you got this drop twice, and then another one that would take you 800 kills, theoretically.
Yes.
In how many kill counts?
5 total.
5 total.
Yes.
That's crazy. You doing some math right here?
wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to do the math on that.
I don't know either.
Well, so 400 by 400. It's 1 in 160,000 is the odds.
1 in 160,000 to get the 2. What about the third?
I don't know how that actually works in probability, because
Would that just be 4 1 in 400s basically?
because that doesn't make sense, right? Like if your odds of getting an apple is 1 in 400 and your odds of getting an orange is 1 in 800,
Yeah.
can you really be like, oh, look at this crazy run I had where I got 1 in 400, 1 in 400, 1 in 800? Does it work that way?
I think it's still crazy, but I see what you're saying, because in theory, you could get the 1 in 400, 1 in 800 in the same drop, right? It's not taking the place of the other. So they're 2 separate probabilities. It's still insane luck that it happened so early
Yeah.
on, but they're 2 separate. I get you.
Yeah, so really it's like 1 in 400, 1 in 400, 3 in 800.
Right.
Which is like 3 in 800 is not even that impressive.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. But then also, there's the odds of them both happening, that that string of things happening is probably like 1 in several million, though.
Probably.
Right?
Especially with such like low KC.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, you go to the subreddit, and that's one of the main things. They actually had to ban from the subreddit that you cannot post CG this often because all it was CG.
CG?
Corrupted Gauntlet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
obviously. He already said that.
Oh.
Keep up.
Dude,
I
so
was
slow
thinking
today.
I was thinking of Elden Ring and the new DLC coming out. They're changing damage.
Another game he won't play with me.
Oh, I've played that one with you.
Didn't he like, I don't know, make you download that one or something? Or
Shut-
and then was
he
like, yeah,
got me to download Dark Souls.
Dark Souls sounds so good. We want to play some Dark Souls?
Elden Ring. I still haven't beaten it.
We gotta beat it for the DLC. Okay.
I want to make a faith-based character. I want to be like a
We can do strength, faith.
no,
Just
only
faith.
faith.
Only faith.
No damage.
Oh.
what about
Okay.
dexterity?
Yeah.
Dex
You're gonna
dexterity.
play with
face.
us? Get rid of that Osiris.
Oh, I can play both at the same time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because playing RuneScape. Oh my god.
This is the only time that the quotations were okay.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm actually playing right now.
wouldn't surprise me. You have like an auto clicker on your mouse.
I don't like how you looked at.
That's illegal.
I don't like how you looked at the camera. Like, I'm actually playing right now. Like,
Through you.
okay.
He's gonna watch the YouTube video when it comes out while playing, and he's gonna eye contact himself
And he's gonna
right now.
Ooh. And then he'll screenshot it. He'll take a photo. He'll have his girlfriend take a photo, and then he'll post it on our Discord. Yeah. So
So join the Discord.
yeah, join the Discord.
Oh, he had a vision of himself playing right now.
Oh wow, dude.
I'd rather be playing.
Oh. All right. That's cool. I guess.
Also, auto clicker. I mean, you just make the manual version, and then they can't detect it.
So like just auto click myself.
It's like a Rube
No.
Goldberg machine or whatever
Yeah.
that moves your mouse to like the 4 locations,
Oh.
so you can get your mining up to level 99. and-
Sure, but I mean the straight lines might throw something off.
What if you just like?
You put a vibrator on the table
So it kind of
so that it's not.
Yeah,
they think you're just someone with Parkinson's or whatever.
Yeah.
This is the new chess scandal.
Yeah. First chess, now RuneScape. Vibrators ruin everything except sex.
They're taking over the world. In the Elden Ring DLC, they're changing the way damage works, so it doesn't really matter how strong your character is, right? Because a lot of people are like, I'm so overpowered. I'm level like 300. I'm gonna blitz past this DLC. They're kind of doing what they did in another game called Sekiro, where when you kill the mini bosses, you get permanent damage boosts to the main bosses in the DLC. And if you don't kill them, you try to speedrun it, you don't have that damage increase. That's the only way you can get that. And it's like apparently pretty important to defeating those later end bosses.
I kind of like
so
that.
it
I mean,
encourages exploring to find these things to get the extra boosts, and disencourages, decentivizes speed.
I mean
runs.
that's the exact same thing that like Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom does. You go and get all your recruits, and then they help you in the final battle.
Okay.
So very similar like algorithm.
Is it different than the Rodon fight? Rodden? Because you get all.
You don't have
different
to like recruit anyone for that though.
Right.
They just show up.
True.
So they just give you backup.
Yeah, it's mostly like really cool to watch them just get stomped on.
Like, that sucks.
Like imagine being that loser and then you die too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No, that I got that fight first try.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember my my failure with that fight?
Oh yeah, your account got like fucked.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, really?
Okay, so I'm like 80 hours into Elden Ring at this point, and I get to Radon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm gonna go stomp this fool, and I get to the thing, and it's like, okay, go, and the yellow mist wall is up, but it doesn't have the prompt to enter,
Okay.
and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why doesn't? So I try reloading my save, I try reloading previous saves to get back there, it's just borked. I go searching on the internet to try and figure out what's going on with it. It's like one other person had this problem sort of, and then like reinstalling fixed it for them. I tried that didn't work. Nothing was working.
Interesting.
So I actually got to the point where I was like, guess I'm making a new character now.
Yeah.
So then I go through the whole thing, and it takes me like 15, 20 hours to get the same progress.
Speedrun.
Well, because I mean, I'd already done it, Get there. It won't let me go through the yellow mist again. I was like, what is happening? I'm driving myself mad. So then I watch a video of someone doing the fight. Fun fact about the yellow mist. Not only does it like let you enter the boss fight, it also prevents you from leaving. And I was technically already in the area to fight him. So basically you have to go like up these stairs and down an elevator to
Yeah.
get to him.
Yeah.
So I was already technically in the area.
So you were there just ready. You had to go fight him, but
yeah.
So you wasted 15, 20 hours for.
Nothing.
yeah.
So Bort, what does Blade of the Rune King have to do with Elden Ring?
No, BORK.
Yeah.
What? You said the. I guess they don't have T.
You did say
But they have a.
Borked.
Well, that's a League of Legends item, or it was in the past.
Borked is just like messed up. It's like whack.
Oh.
Kind of borked.
Nah,
Strongly.
we don't talk about League here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm smart. Very
I am very
Intellectual.
smart.
many IQ.
Many IQ. Do you guys think IQ is a scam?
No? What do you mean?
How?
you
Yeah. How would it
first.
be a scam? I don't.
What if you're really
He does
good?
this a lot. He asks like questions and I was like, I don't even know how to interpret that, let alone answer it.
Who's trying to scam us?
Okay. So you have like different
Them.
types of intelligence, right?
Yeah.
If you're just really good at pattern recognition, but you're not actually like smart in the way of like you can process and absorb and then be able to use information later on, you just can recognize the pattern, know that this is how it's going to go.
Mhm.
You can score really high on the IQ, but in a theoretical case where you don't have those tools to just like, oh, this is the pattern, you're not able to solve something, right? In a case, people that are slightly artistic in that way have a better chance of scoring high on an IQ than someone who's like very, I can see a problem, figure out the problem, process it, and solve it, right? But it might take them too long to do that, so they score really low on the IQ test.
But they could still do it.
Yeah, like their problem solving skills are better, but it took them longer. Like that person's technically smarter in one aspect. The other person's just better at, hey, this is the pattern. I know this is the pattern. I saw this was the pattern online, so I studied that pattern, and I did the pattern.
So I think what you're saying is by scam you mean I don't think IQ is like the end all be all of intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it measures like a very specific type of brain power
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how the IQ test works, but I feel like the guy that studied this pattern and was able to get it because of that is not as smart.
Okay. Now, does that mean that it's not impressive if you can solve a Rubik's Cube?
I don't think it is.
I think if you were to able to solve a Rubik's Cube with no prior anything, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is a level of, I wouldn't say smartness, but dedication, and there's a little bit of memorization.
Yeah.
To learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of chimp brain.
Yeah. But no, I think if you're able to pick it up and just solve it, like, I mean, that's pretty crazy. That'd be smart.
Yeah. I agree. Because like solving a Rubik's Cube is just, oh, I saw that this is here and this is here, so I have to do this pattern.
Yeah, I think it's the smart part about it is figuring out those patterns.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing them, I don't know.
I feel like, I don't know how you feel about this one, Connor. After a minute of learning the patterns, it becomes very muscle memory. And it gets to the point where like if I don't do it often enough, I don't like slow it down enough to actually go through and keep remembering it, I'll forget the algorithm, but my hands know the algorithm. And then it gets to the point where like I'll mess up one time. I'm like, wait, what? Hold on, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I forget.
Because I don't memorize the algorithms as like, oh, hey, right, left, up. Like I memorize what my hands are doing.
Yeah.
So definitely if I were to get like, or even like have you ever tried solving Rubik's Cube on your phone, like downloading an app and doing it on your phone?
No.
It's much harder.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're not used to.
Yeah, you're not doing like, I have fake smartness with Rubik's cubing
You
because
do.
a lot of it's just like head empty.
But
finger
also,
gone.
is that the real smartness? Because your brain has like, it's gotten so good at this that it doesn't have to think about it.
Oh,
It's like
breathing.
automated it
Yeah, it's just like how we can always feel our tongue in our mouth, and
through your nose.
you can always see your nose, and you have to manually breathe.
I don't have to do shit.
And like it's also, if somebody says don't think about elephants, like don't think about elephants, you think about elephants.
I thought about
At least
giraffes.
one.
I thought about cats.
Aw, hi.
Because I thought you were going to say don't think of a black cat, which is the typical one I thought.
Why would you think that?
Well, that's like the classic,
You
like,
should think of
if
a
you tell
black
someone
cat.
not to think of a black cat, that's the first thing that pops in their head.
I've never heard that.
And so I
Have you?
short-circuited your elephant thing.
Yeah.
Short circuited. No, I don't think I have heard black cat.
Can you Can you picture things in your mind?
Right now,
Just in
Wait,
general.
does it change?
Whoa! What is my phone doing?
Charlie.
it's doing the phonetic alphabet.
Whoops.
Wait,
Apparently,
let it get to P. Let it get to P.
how did
Yeah.
I do that?
I don't know.
What did I hit? Now I want to know.
Yeah, what's P for?
Oh, there it is. There's a video.
Prove me right.
Papa.
A papaya.
Papaya.
Papa. What was I looking up?
I don't
Go.
know.
If you can see things in your...
Don't think of.
Okay.
Okay. If somebody says, "Hey, can you envision an apple in your brain?" Can you sit for a second and be like, "Oh, okay, I have a red apple and I can see the red apple and it has the stem."
I mean, I feel like I can think of it. I don't think I literally can close my eyes and see it.
Okay, we're the same. All of us cannot see things in our brain.
Yeah. I've actually had a lot of, thinking about this because that's crazy. I want to be that person. I want to close my eyes and just envision an apple spinning.
I don't.
Why?
It
Really?
makes me grind harder.
Interesting.
I love the grind set stuff so much.
Yeah, I thought you would like that too.
Yeah. The grind never really does stop.
Yeah, I close my eyes and it's just an empty void.
Yeah.
Close my ears, empty void.
Wait, what?
Can you guys hear things in your brain?
Can I hear things in my brain?
Mm-hmm.
Narration?
Just do you talk to yourself?
I have an inner voice, yes.
Mm.
I feel like I can
I
hear
have two.
things. No, okay.
Suck it, loser.
Yeah, there's a chair inside of mine, and sometimes the other guy takes control of the chair.
You just have a podcast in your brain?
Yeah. No, I feel like I can hear things in my brain more than I can ever try to see things. Do you ever? I don't know. I feel like I hear phantom sounds every once in a while.
What do you mean?
No, I do as well.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like usually when I'm getting tired, I'm falling asleep. I'll hear a sound and it'll wake me up, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that sound?"
No, dude, every now and then it's like fucking Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
Like the opening noise of that. I'll just hear that.
Right. Yeah.
Weird.
Okay,
Is this why you believe in ghosts?
Maybe, I don't know.
Phantom sounds?
Yeah.
Get it?
Do you, for those Clash of Clans, right? You're going on a date with someone, you're meeting somebody, and they said they have Clash of
Finally.
Clans,
Oh.
right? And they show you their account, and you're like, "Oh wow, it's a Town Hall 14,"
I
right?
have no context for this.
Okay, it's a lot of time investment into this. They
Okay.
have because 14 is the max, right? Right now,
I'm pretty sure that it's been updated. I don't actively
14
play
used to
it.
be the max, the biggest one. And you say, "Oh, cool, they have a Town Hall 14,"
Okay.
but not everything's upgraded; it's rushed,
Ooh, they rushed.
right? They just got the gold, they got everything ready, they upgraded the town hall, but their
I'm making
walls
fun
are
of
still
them.
basic.
I'm making fun of them.
And then you see somebody else that has a Town Hall 10, but everything's maxed out, and the town hall is ready to upgrade once they get the gold.
Yeah.
Who do you have more respect for?
Town Hall 10, easy.
Town Hall 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There,
I feel like I need
there
to
could
relate this
be
to a different game or something.
Oh,
there could be a
So-
strat in which you. I mean, I don't know the strats, the innings and the outings of this, but Town Hall 10, I'd say.
Any?
any?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this just slow and steady versus
Kinda, yeah.
get to the end? I don't know.
Yeah, it's the person.
Oh, just like Anthony.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like someone who gets impatient and looks up spoilers for the show versus someone who actually watches it and experiences it while it's going through.
Okay. Oh. I met someone.
Okay.
Tell me if this is
16.
if you're reading a book for the first time. 16. Do you ever look at the end of it before reading?
No.
Do
I'll
you,
I'll look at the end to see how many pages there are,
okay, but
but I won't
what-
read the end.
Why not?
Why would I?
I've heard of some people that'll read the last page.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
that's
then,
insane to me.
right. It's I don't know. There's some things in the world that's that's devious human stuff, right? Like if you're reading the last page of a book, before you even start it, you're like, what the hell? Like, why am I end capping this? And then there's you're a male and you're at the urinal and you pull your pants all the way down. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Right?
Interesting comparison.
Yeah. Or
But I kind of see where you're going.
Yeah. Or your same thing at the urinal, right? You have your jeans and you just unzip it and then you reach in and then you get the hole that's in your boxers.
Oh, dude, double?
And then you open it and then you pull it through.
Mhm.
And it's what is wrong with you? You know,
Interesting.
like there's
I'll use the zipper occasionally.
What?
Yeah.
it's like people that like.
Now hear me out. When I'm at work, my shirt's tucked in. I'm not gonna untuck to do that, dude. I'm just gonna through the zipper.
When I'm at work, my shirt's tucked in too, and I unbelt, I zip, I open the button. I open the button, then I unzip.
Sounds like
But
a lot of time invested.
Yeah, I just have
Kind of
more
weird,
patience
dude. You're
than
just
you.
peeing.
That's so crazy. Like you're getting really close to iPad like goldfish brain mentality right now. If you're like that obsessed with speed.
Sure, dude. I play RuneScape.
Yeah.
I just have a tube that runs down my pants. I don't have to unzip or unbutton. I just stand over the drain.
Yeah, I just piss. There's no drain in my. Wait, what are you doing?
Shower. Duh.
Oh,
Saves water.
it saves water.
For real though, why don't we pee in the shower? Like, no, not while you're taking a shower. Why don't you pee in the bathtub?
So
As men.
I
Women,
think
it's a little more understandable. What? No, because
Okay.
they could just
They
sit
could
on
just
the
do
tub.
it easy. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
right now.
Why pee in
No.
Brayden's shower?
Put pee and brain in the shower. No, they're different pipes that go to different areas. If you pee in the shower, it messes up water filtration.
What?
Yes, like from an economical point,
There.
it's bad to do.
No. No, I don't believe you.
Okay,
Why would they set it up that way?
Yeah, show me your
That's
plumbing.
bullshit.
I don't know.
Why would
I don't know why they would.
There's no way.
He's thinking about it. I don't.
You're lying. You're lying.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I don't
I'm
believe
kind of
you
with
at all.
Buddy here.
That was good though. That's almost believable. That's good. Okay.
There's no way it's that advanced.
Well, like
Why
they
not?
could pipe things to different.
Yeah,
They
spots.
could, sure, but like I don't think they would.
But it would be insane to be like, okay, urine, we cannot handle that in our
So
water
you're
filtration.
saying that you think the
but
toilet
grime
you think
and
the,
dirt and all that stuff.
Yeah, different filters. It's a different filter to get grime than it is to get urine.
No one would be dumb enough to design a city's like infrastructure like that, hoping that people don't pee in the shower.
Okay,
because of
you're
course
saying that,
they do.
but like we have people that let's look at Donald Trump real quick, right? His whole thing is border control,
Okay.
right? Then a couple days ago, the Republicans were saying, "Hey, let's do this thing that really helps us on our side of border control."
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Donald Trump was like, "I know we're going to win this. We have the votes. I really want you set of people to vote against it instead, because if you vote against it, it increases my like arguments in the presidential election."
Yeah.
We have people that are that dumb.
No.
He shot
that
himself
makes
in
sense.
Nah.
It does. It's political strategy. You don't want to give your opponent a win in an election year.
It's
Especially
not
when
a
you
win.
have like literally
it's a
nothing
win.
to run
It's a
on.
win for him.
No. Politics is not about passing laws that go along with your policies.
It's just it's so dumb. I'm mad about it.
It's about picking policies that need to be fixed so that you can say you're going to fix them.
I know. It's just so like I just don't I can't in my brain quantify someone being like, "Okay, what we've wanted was about to be done." But Donald Trump said, "Don't do it so that you'll vote for me so I can do it." But it was going to be done. Why would I vote for him if he stopped it? Is he really going to do it, or is he just going to keep it going the way it is so he can keep using that, or people in the future can keep using that? It's so stupid.
I agree that the people that vote for the guy who stopped the thing that they want him to elect him to fix from being fixed doing words. I agree that those people
That was deep.
Yeah.
are about as dumb as someone who would design a shower drain to not let piss go through.
Okay.
Make America piss in the shower again.
Make piss great again.
Make this great again.
Now, okay. Have you guys heard about Wendy's?
Ma pizza. Make America piss in the shower again.
Have you?
Sorry. I'm not gonna say that word.
Yeah, I've dabbled.
You dabbled? Okay, no.
I've gobbled.
Oh, okay. No, so surge pricing.
Oh, I have heard about this.
Have you heard
Yes,
about
yes,
Negatory.
Okay, so Wendy's announced that as early as 2025, they're going to do something similar to Uber Eats surge pricing or like Lyft's red time or stuff like that, right? Where at certain points in the day, they're going to increase or decrease the price of their food. Now, it's never going to be decrease, right? It's always going to be, I'm going to increase this one and then I'm going to bring it back down to the
Wait,
normal.
I saw a meme about this.
Yeah, so it's going to say like, hey, it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's a news article, not a meme.
Yeah.
They're becoming more and more alike, but yes.
Yes. Not the Onion used to be like a joke, but now it's just every other article
just
actually is an
Yeah.
Onion post. It's
Onion
real.
Post, no.
No, so they're gonna say, oh, it's the lunch rush, which means our demand is higher, which means we're gonna raise the prices.
Mm-hmm.
That,
4
that
for
item-
4 now becomes 4 for 6.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can see how that makes sense, but
no,
like,
it only makes sense if it's like we don't have the supply, so we're gonna increase the price so not as many people can get it, so that we can get it through the lunch rush. But they're just raising it because
wait. So then, what happens when people stop going at that time and go at different times? Does the surge just like?
changes. Yeah.
Cool.
I actually think that policy could backfire because restaurants save money by having more staff on during the rush times.
Yeah.
Now, if people adjust to the rush times, they're just going to have more staff on, period. So I feel like that could actually backfire if people are smart enough or flexible schedule enough. That's probably what they're counting on, huh? Is like you can't choose when your lunch break is, really.
Right. You can't do that. And then also, like, just a lot of people have been saying that they're not gonna do it. They're no longer gonna go shop at Wendy's. Right. Now, here's the thing. Let's say the news about this, because you didn't hear about it, right? Let's say this news reaches 70 million people.
Okay.
Does that matter? Does that change anything for Wendy's?
My problem is I don't actually believe most customers when they say like, "Oh, this is a deal breaker."
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how many people know about this, how many people are upset about this. People are still gonna cave and go. And even the people that don't know about it and go down, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's weird. Usually it's only $4 today, but I guess it was $6. Oh well." And then they'll go back down later on and they're like, "Oh, it's $4 again. Hell yeah!" And they're just not gonna.
Even if they're not even gonna notice.
One of the subreddits that's been one of the subreddits that has been appearing on my feed recently.
Yes, it's been fed
is
to
like,
you.
yeah, they're feeding me.
Yeah.
And I charge them more at certain times.
Mm-hmm.
Is something about the economy, like I can't remember what the subreddit's called, but it's basically like our economy sucks because everything costs more.
Yes.
So all the posts are like, look at my bill. It's like I bought my
Poverty finance.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite so far is like it's like a big shopping cart filled with like a big thing of toilet paper, a big thing of paper towels, a couple packages of paper plates, a couple packages of napkins, and then like a handful of food. And they're like, look how much this costs. And I'm even using the like Great Value brand of it. And it's like, why are you buying so many like paper things? Why don't you
Right.
just use like dish rags and real plates? And
It's the common like.
it's like, you're the reason you have to keep spending this much money. What do you mean?
Right. Well, the what are the studies saying that like poor people have habits that keep them poor,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because they'll do the quick, easy, disposable, one-time use things that you need to buy routinely, versus I'm gonna buy just a package of rags and I have to wash them every once in a while, but
Yeah.
that's still cheaper than going out and buying more of this.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I want a bidet. I want a bidet. Bidets are cool.
But
I want to feel the tingle in my butthole.
But he wants to hear your tingle.
Did you know?
get in that shower, boy.
I know because I've tried.
But no. So a lot of that is like posting about, oh, I'm not shopping at this place. I'm blah blah blah. And I don't believe any of these people because I just like you're gonna go back. Yeah, it might irritate you a little bit, and you like skip one meal at this restaurant, but like you're just gonna go back
Yeah.
because like people go where they go. People don't change.
No. Change? Only if it's convenient, and it's not. It's not convenient.
What is?
They'll only
What?
they'll only change if it's convenient, but it's
Oh.
not convenient.
Maybe I don't think that's changing though. Like they're still doing what they wanted to do. I don't know.
I was saying, like they would only like stop going to Wendy's if like right next to that Wendy's was a McDonald's that opened up. Then they're going to the same spot, so might as well it's convenient. But Walmart or a McDonald's isn't going to open up right there, so they're still going to go to that Wendy's every day because it's on their way home.
Yeah.
So they're not going to change. Now, earlier, not on the podcast, I said I had Buddy has had some frustrations with me recently.
Yes.
And it's because I've been listening to an audiobook and not playing video games with my acquaintance here. And I got some... You okay there,
Just
Sammy?
lay down there, buddy.
I got downgraded.
I got some gripes with the book.
Yes.
It's just like...
Who knew that 2,000 chapters wasn't going to be good?
No, it's frustrating because it's still such like a. They have a good story, but for some reason the person tries pulling the gotcha thing on everything right now.
Gotcha.
Or the part that just ended, like the section of the story that just ended, it would be like they went to so Andy brought them to this place. And when they all saw this rise, everyone in the room was surprised. Everyone but one person. And that's because that person is the one that brought them here. That person was Andy. And it's like, we as readers know that Andy brought them there and designed this. So you don't need to say that. Why are you adding so many words to like...
How else did you think they got to 2,000 chapters?
Yeah, you got to feel that somehow.
Right? It's just so frustrating right now. It's like they're treating you like you're dumb.
I mean,
But I think that that's not the writer's intention. The writer's just trying to build suspense and doesn't know how to do it in that way.
Didn't you also say that some of like just the way that this writer phrases
Their
things is
grammar is really bad, right? They say wording weird, but that's easy to get past.
They say wording weird.
Yeah, that's easy to get past because the story's good. But they just started doing this thing that is so frustrating for me. It's just, yeah.
Is this like early on in their, like, are they still trying to figure themselves out as a writer at this point, or do you know?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this writer besides this one story.
And how
But,
far in are you?
I have like 400 chapters and I'm done.
You're on. Wow. Okay.
Only 400 chapters left. So how far are you?
I'm about 2,100 chapters in.
Wait. I thought the total was 2,000.
Oh, 2,000 something.
2,000 something.
didn't
It's
care to-
2566.
Okay.
And I'm
See, if they would have just wrapped it all up in 2,000 chapters, it probably would have been a tight story.
might have, yeah.
It went downhill after 2,000.
Yeah.
Right. I also think part of the reason I
Same
have
problem happened with him in One Piece too. He started like griping about that.
yeah,
It's
I
'cause
just
sometimes making things longer
No,
is
okay.
not always better.
One Piece manga, great.
Mhm.
One Piece anime, Toei, the ones that are animating it, are like, we need to release a episode a week.
Mm-hmm.
But the manga doesn't even come out with a chapter a week, which means the amount of material that they're trying to adapt is less than what they're trying to put out.
Okay.
Right? So they're stretching things out. Like there was a scene in a recent episode, somebody took that same scene and got rid of all of the fluff, and it took them a minute 47 to display the same information that it took the anime 5 minutes. And it's like, stop it.
Yep.
You know, it's annoying.
I think that's part of the reason why both of these IPs have gone on so long.
Well, the manga
feel
doesn't
like
do that. The manga is really quick, fast paced, really well paced, and it's super long.
Yeah,
But the anime, for some reason, they just
the different medium
yeah.
attracts different customers and than you know, iPad kids.
And yeah, true. Me, yeah.
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 But also, I watched Dune last night.
It was a good.
Dude.
It's pretty good, but it has that same problem where it's like 2.5 hour long movie that probably could have just been an hour and a half.
Mhm.
And it sucks because all the good stuff is in the last like 30 minutes. So it's like, oh, this sucks. And then it almost, because the ending is good, is like, does that pay off everything else?
Right.
I feel like it doesn't. I feel like they still could have smushed a lot.
Yeah. No, it bugs me because, like, you have the main character. The main character is really strong. The main character has gone through a lot, and they have a lot to show for it. And they're like, there was an immense pressure in the room, and everyone was buckling. Everyone except for one person, because that person has gone through a lot. That person is Quinn. And you're like,
They actually write like that?
yes.
Oh my God.
They started,
That's
they
crazy.
started doing that recently, and I'm like, shut up. It's been getting me, like, irrationally mad at it. And, like, my friend sent me a photo of one of the lectures they were reading. And it was like, in World War II, the U.S. put a lot of pressure on particular British. And I was like, it was like a breaking point for me. And I was like, why is it saying particular British people? Why not just say John Madison and blah, blah, blah? Why is it like teasing the information? Why not just say the information? Because it's easier to take it out on that lecture than it is to say that
Admit
I'm
that
frustrated
you've
with
wasted
the
so much time.
2,000 hours of.
Same
It's
problem
still-
with RuneScape, right? It's like you
Yeah.
put so much time into it. It's the sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, no, it's however, the part that I'm in right now is being done really well. And I really enjoy this. And it reminds me of the first 1,000 chapters I really enjoyed. Right? And like where he did really, really well. And I think it's because he's
You
really
say that,
good.
but I don't know how long that is. Like that number, you just say that number, and I just like.
The first like 150 hours of the thing I listened to. Right?
Okay.
Were
Yeah,
really
that's-
good. And I think it's because he excels at this type of storytelling. But he tried doing the grand, everything's on a galaxy level, like Star Wars events are happening. And he doesn't know how to do that. I think that is probably.
See, maybe he is just early on trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Because it was just, oh my God. And another thing he did was he dumbed characters down at certain points and then made them really smart at other points. It was like.
To be fair,
started
I feel like that can be a really hard line to draw if you're
I
like
think
writing
so.
characters. Like, how smart is this character in this moment? Like, everyone has those times where they're like, they're peak days and they're really dumb days.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know.
Right. So, like, an example would be in the story, right? The main character gets put into a situation where he needs help from somebody else. And he's in this other person's area, right? He's in their domain. He's in their country. He's talking to world leader, says, hey, can you please get a boat or a ship ready for me to go back home? And he's like, hey, usually you and I are against each other, but I'm willing to help you out if you can do this favor for me, right?
Okay.
And the dude's like, no, I'm in a hurry. You need to do this and I'll do the favor for you afterwards. And he's very, very brash and very, very like hot-headed, I'm not going to listen to you type of thing. And then it turns around and he's like, Quinn was confident in this because he's usually really calm-headed and he's a quick learner in this. So he knows, and it's like, no, you just did a part in the story where he was very brash and caused more problems for himself because he was being dumb and aggressive. And now you're saying he's very calm and he can see this for what it is. Like, stop it. It's one or the other. You can't have both.
Is Quinn like bipolar?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Or is that the twist?
Right. Yeah. There was a huge time skip. They did something weird that section I was just in because
What's
there
up
was
with you and time skips.
I know there was they like it felt like he rushed the main climax of the story and then skipped forward 1016 years.
Oh my God.
Right. But when he skipped forward 1016 years, it was like it was kind of exciting to see the fresh start and see how the world had changed. But then it's like, but don't worry, this human is still alive. And so is this human. And then this person's alive. And this one was alive as well. And then this one right here isn't alive, but they better put into a stasis chamber. So you can bring them back and they're still alive. And I'm like, okay.
I want a completely
So,
different
like-
era, but all the same characters. How do I make this work?
Right? And I'm like, okay, you
bizarre.
had the chance to make it really cool.
You're really selling me on this book.
No, I don't like the first bit. Listen to, I'm mad at the book right now. They could have had the same effect if they skipped forward 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and been like, yeah, the world changed a lot in the last 10 years because the
I feel
big,
like, yeah,
war
skipping
happened.
1,000 years is
It's
like,
just-
ooh, big
That's
number, cool.
insane.
Yeah, it doesn't. It has. I don't know.
Like,
But these
think
people
about
are still
1,000
alive.
years ago.
Like,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
yeah. It was about 400 chapters that just ended. That I was like, wow, this is frustrating me.
Just put the book down, dude.
But now it's good again. You know.
Is it though?
That's how they get you.
Yeah. So, but I'm also committed to like end it.
Sunken cost fallacy.
No, like me. I'm just.
Look
Oh.
it up. Oh.
Yeah. It was the peak. Now it's not. So I'm just ready to like.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna be better or worse.
When you say
this
end
middle.
it, I thought you meant like see it through to the end, not cut it short.
Yeah.
Because I support one of those in one context and the other one in the other context.
Mm.
Sure.
Which one's which? I'll leave that up to you.
All right. Well, I think we nerded out enough here at the end after going over our trolley problem questions.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
quite.
speaking of ending it,
Oh.
where's my gun?
Yeah, where's my?
Wait, no, you're not the one that's going to be doing the shooting.
I'm gonna shoot down a plane
Yeah.
into me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They're listening.
360.
They're
no scope.
listening.
The FFA, they have ears.
I mean, in
He's one of them.
Call of Duty,
in Minecraft.
In my.
I'm gonna Oscar Mike that plane straight to him.
In beta
Oh
1.7.3.
my god.
Right. We won't talk about it now because we've been going on for a minute. But there's some new Minecraft drama that's the same as every other drama, which is just like bad relationships. There's some new stuff going
Interesting.
No one that plays Minecraft should have a relationship.
on. True.
There's actually been some drama on RuneScape as well.
Same reasons.
Pretty similar reasons.
Oh man, what did you do? Anyways, this has been Connor, our first ever guest. Greet him, welcome him, give him shout outs in the comments. Let him know if he was ginger enough for you.
I don't know if I can change that if I wasn't, but I mean, I can try.
We have the
maybe.
technology.
We have the paint.
Okay, the paint.
Red paint.
Red paint.
Yep.
I can maybe steal some of Samson's.
Yeah.
You come in and it's just like cat hair like tapes or glued to you.
Yeah.
I'll start saving some of his sheddings.
Very nice. I have plenty on me currently,
Yeah.
but
Don't
You get
throw
it-
any
you
of that
get-
away.
that's a
That's
souvenir.
valuable stuff.
Yeah, it's a souvenir. You get to take that home.
thank you.
That's
Hey.
that's what we give our guests.
Yeah, I don't even want it back.
Wonder why.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for clicking all the links. And if what do we do on Patreon? If you want to check that out.
Oh yeah, we figured out who the asshole was.
Oh yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
You point to the right too. That's how we
That's my
end every
left.
episode.
My
No, no,
left.
but then you point to them.
Oh, it's you.
Oh wow, look at that. He just put the blame right to you. That's crazy. Anyways, we will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Tell someone you love them. Me. I need it. Right. If I were his friend giving him advice, I would say, yeah, I think you got to get rid of both of them.
Oh.
You need to become a monk and go to a monastery for a little while and really find yourself because you're an asshole.
Hey,
Now he's
we
gooning.
were gonna let Connor judge first.
Oh, fuck, shit. Connor, what
No,
are your
I
first
agree,
thoughts?
man.
No, agree to
He's-
what? I didn't say anything.
He's definitely gooning, man. He personally, if I were to give my own take,
Yeah.
I think that he should just drop both of them.
Okay. You thinking about like a monastery or something maybe?
Yeah.
I think definitely, yeah. Actually, yeah. That's
Do you-
exactly where I was going with that.
I just like it looked like you were about to say monastery.
okay, yeah.
Do you
You're
think he should shave his head and like zen out?
zen out maybe.
Oh, zen out. Oh, yeah. Like
He's an iPad.
He's
user,
feeling a little
remember?
sinister, bro.
So where's his monastery? Like the alleyways of New York, or